Uh, a pointed question here. Let's open up the debate. Radha Kumar will take some time getting hooked up on the audio line. My question to you is, Tanveer Sadiq, let's be pointed tonight. Omar Abdullah said at the press conference, why don't you talk about the murders of Panchayat members in Bihar? With all respect, can there be a more flawed argument than that? If he's talking about a woman Panchayat chief being shot dead by unidentified men in Bihar in July this year, I'm sure he knows that that was because of political rivalry linked to the Panchayat elections, not a terror threat. Do you think the Chief Minister made another blunder there? And if he made that blunder, why did he make that blunder?
Mr. Goswami, if you've already decided how to conclude your program, I don't have much to say. But with all due respect to you, when the Honorable Chief Minister said this, he meant that you are trying to project that Kashmir is burning right now. You're trying to say that everything is bad right now happening in Kashmir, but you don't understand that we took immediate action. We have already stated that we will provide all security to all these punches and sarpanches.
No.
You have to understand. You have to understand.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Why does the Chief Minister distort the facts? A Chief Minister says that talk about what's happening in Bihar. Is there a terror threat in Bihar, Mr. Sadiq? Is there a terror threat in Bihar?
There is no, you don't understand. No,
why is the Chief Minister distorting the facts?
There is more crime. There is more crime in Naxalite.
I am not talking about crime. I am talking about terror.
He even mentioned, okay. He even mentioned Naxalites. Why aren't you talking about?
I am talking about a specific instance.
I'd like to say one
Meenakshi Lekhi is coming into the debate. Murtaza, I'm coming back to you. Meenakshi, yes.
Just one line that to my information, throughout there have been posters, and there have been pointed posters saying that withdraw yourself from the panchayat and else you will be killed. And these are posters in Urdu across Kashmir in various villages. Why no action has been taken? And I hold both center and the state responsible for this kind of situation. You're having a Congress party meetings in Delhi where you make one kind of statement. You have a chief minister who's sitting in the state making another kind of statements. Are they not aware of these posters? If people sitting in Delhi are.
And why is the Panchayati Raj system not being implemented in Jammu and Kashmir? Fundamental question here today.
That is again, the powers of the Panchayat do not vest with Panchayat.
I want to come in here.
No, one second. Murtaza wanted to come back.
I want to come in here.
Murtaza wanted to come back, then I come to you for a second round here. Question tonight is, why is Omar Abdullah distorting the facts to try and downplay the terror threat in his own state? Why is this happening repeatedly? Murtaza wants to make a point to you, Sadiq. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Arnab. I want to ask those who want to compare Jammu and Kashmir with Bihar. I just want to ask, is it not a fact that many of the organizations of Panchis and Sarpanchis in Jammu and Kashmir represented to the Chief Minister as late as June this year with a request that there are vulnerable people from amongst themselves and they could be targeted, so they need to be protected. Now, Umar Abdullah's government, since he is heading the Home Department himself, he writes a few letters to the police chief and people from here and there, simply passing on those representations of these organizations to take care of these situations. Now, it was a serious matter. Posters were put across, but he did not take any concrete actions on the ground to create an atmosphere.
Why is he not acting? The entire country is concerned now at the strange reactions of the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. He even refuses for a long time to acknowledge the role of Pakistan in pushing terrorists into Jammu and Kashmir. He blames the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Sadiq, blames the Indian Army, but doesn't say a word about Pakistan.
No, he never blamed the Indian Army. Please don't distort the facts. He never blamed the Indian Army. And plus, before I come back to you, let me tell Mr. Khan that there is a mechanism. The Chief Minister has already said that we'll build a mechanism in which the elected people will feel secured. We have been doing it before. We will try to do it time and again. The point is that there are elements who will try to destabilize or vitiate the atmosphere. Now, you are only helping them by doing what you're doing.
I'm sorry, Sadiq. I'm
You don't
sorry,
have to
Mr.
play
Sadiq.
politics
There's a September 17, 2012 report that there's a 100% rise in cross-border infiltration. It's a Ministry of Home Affairs report. I mean, you can't run with the hare and hunt with the hound. You're in power in Delhi. Farooq Abdullah is a minister in Delhi. You're in alliance with the Congress party in Srinagar. You blame the Congress party for not implementing Panchayati Raj. You blame the central government for infiltration.
Hang
You
on.
blame everyone but yourself.
We have been fighting, Mr. Goswami, we have been fighting militancy for 20 years. So it's not like we are not doing anything. We have come to a level where we can say that peace has returned to a large extent. But you don't understand, because you only go with the negative part.
1 second. Let's not get into the
never
positive
try to
negative
project the
argument.
positive part of it.
I am only presenting facts to you today, Mr. Sadiq. One by one, I am presenting facts.
No, but then you
I'm
have to
asking you why your
understand
chief minister
see, first you
makes the
say that
comparison to Bihar.
First you say that the government doesn't react.
But you have not been
First
able
you
to
say
explain.
The government
to
doesn't
make
react.
another comparison
When
with
the
Bihar.
government reacts,
Well,
when the government reacts, you say it's not enough.
I'm sorry, but the government has reacted after
Arnab,
2
can I
days.
intervene?
One second. Meenakshi Lekhi also wants to come in. Yes, Meenakshi, go ahead.
I wanted to say, if you're comparing yourself with Bihar, then compare your Panchayati Raj institution with Bihar. Compare that 50% of women have been given the seats. Compare that the kind of power Panchayat and the Sarpanches exude. Look at the manner in which financial affairs are handled by Panchayat. So have a positive comparison instead of a negative comparison. Instead of comparing your law and order situation with Bihar, a terrorism infected state, with another one which is not so, I think comparison should be at law and order and law to the hilt. Apply Panchayati Raj system to the hilt and give the panchayats the power which you fear you don't want to give them because you want to control them.
No, Mrs. Lekhi, our Panchayat Raj Act is the best in the country. Even the Union Panchayat Secretary has said that.
Mr.
Now,
Sadiq, let me take you point to point on that.
I will not go by what Secretary says. I will go by what the people of Jammu and Kashmir say.
See,
and I have met several people from Pahadi regions, from Poonch, from several regions.
Jammu and Kashmir say. See, our Panchayat Act is
I understand
more powerful
perfectly.
than any act in.
Tell me which particular section are you referring to? Tell me which financial powers you are referring to. Tell me the number of women who can be elected.
If you are talking about the 73 and the 74 amendment, we have already incorporated all the positive parts of it in our Panchayat.
That's incorrect.
No, which
That's incorrect. That's completely incorrect. I'm sorry, Mr. Sadiq, that is completely incorrect.
You have not incorporated.
That is so completely incorrect because there is so completely factually incorrect, Mr.
That's
Sadiq.
factually incorrect. My learned friend from National Conference,
constitution
he is
here.
perhaps not acquainted with the facts. This is not at par with the requirements of 73rd and 74th Amendment. There are so many things to be amended. We have already attempted twice to introduce amendments in the Assembly. Our amendments were opposed by the National Conference tooth and nail. This act is not, this legislation
Sadiq,
is not
please
at
tell
par
me,
with the requirements of the
please.
Constitution of India.
Then Mr. Khan, I'm sorry to say that Mr. Khan is totally unaware of it. You have to understand
Perhaps
Mr. Sadiq.
I worked a lot.
We cannot get.
Even Arnab, even in this upcoming session, I have moved certain amendments to bring it at par with the.
That is your interpretation, Mr. Sadiq. You must understand. Mr. Sadiq, you must understand. That is your interpretation. The fact of the matter is, Omar Abdullah
Arnab,
says.
I just want to intervene on one.
No, 1 second. Omar Abdullah says that we want democracy. We presume Omar Abdullah knows that grassroots institutions are the key to the success of a democracy. And the Congress party has today embarrassed Omar Abdullah with one of its leaders alleging that Omar Abdullah was willing to implement the 73rd Amendment but was dissuaded by his advisors. Who are these advisors? Who are these grassland? Who are these advisors who are telling Omar Abdullah not to? The definition of democracy cannot be different.
Let me make it very clear.
Cannot be different in two parts of this country, Mr. Sadiq.
Let me
Arnab, I want to make a point. I want to make a point, Arnab.
Mr. Khan,
I
1
want
minute.
to ask
Mr.
National
Goswami,
Conference
let me make
leaders
a
what
very
prevented
clear-
them
a
from
very clear point to
announcing
you.
the second tier of these Panchayati Raj elections. You know, these elections had to be completed within 2 weeks of the election of the panchayats. They waited for 2.5 years. And then now they have announced, now when they see that people in bulk are resigning from these panchayats, they have announced the elections for the block development councils. My question is, what prevented them during all these months?
See,
why didn't they announce these elections?
okay.
Now when they want to hold those back,
will you let me
they want to
answer,
hold the
Mr.
people
Khan?
back who are resigning, that's why they have gone for it. Now, had they done it earlier, had they given financial powers to these bodies, perhaps things would have been different.
No,
As I said in the very beginning, these people, they have been exposed to threats, but at the same time, they have not been given powers. They don't have even a single penny at their disposal to plan for or to spend in their respective
One second.
I just-